a long recap of his adventures in Ever After. Klimt was impressed at the added level of detail absent from the books. Jaune was the genuine article after connecting both worlds that the brothers who made Remnant was a byproduct Ever After. Nell, this is a lot to take in. Jaune, I told you it was going to be a lot. Klimt. So this Salem is a victim of the Light brothers' manipulation? Jaune. She stopped being a victim when she chose to take her hate and spread it across the world. Klimt. This is concerning. Should we alert the capital? Jaune. They already know. Nell, what? Klimt. Care to explain? Jaune. The headmasters of all the Huntsman academies are privy to this information. Klimt. How did you come by this information? Jaune. I used to work with the headmaster of Beacon until I found out the truth. Klimt. That truth being? Jaune. That we are in an eternal war with the Grimm. And Ashbin was Salem's husband. Klimt. That is, how is that possible? Jaune. He is immortal alongside her. The difference is, he reincarnated into another host body after every death. Nell. No wonder the Beacon headmaster always seemed several steps ahead. He's been at this for a very long time. Fran was listening but couldn't keep up at times. Klimt. That is concerning. We should prepare for any more Grimm attacks. And let's warn the other cities and settlements as well. Jaune. This should have been done a long time ago. Nell. A panic can still be expected. Jaune. Better than what happened to both Vale and Atlas. Klimt. Indeed, I'll fortify Alessa. And you? Jaune. I will train Fran to take Salem down. Nell. You have a way to kill an immortal? Jaune. Who said anything about kill? There are worse things than death. And during my time in Ever After, I was busy creating a special curse for her. After all that she caused. Nell then pats Fran's here. Fran, Nell. Nell. I'm just glad you made it back safe. Klimt. That is a huge comfort then. Also, I would like to apologize. The lieutenant bought his way to his lofty rank, not earn it like it should be. Most despise him. His rank is high, but that is due to him paying higher-ranking knights to join his party and boost his experience. Jaune. That is not how knights should rise in rank. Nell. Sadly, that disgrace is the son of Count Olms who oversees Alessa. Jaune. No wonder you can't touch him. Klimt. Be that as it may, today's events has Shirley for his attention. Do be careful, both of you. Fran. MHM, I'll be okay. Klimt. Fran. I would like to take this moment to properly thank you for all your efforts. Miss Nell, have you brought what I asked you? Nell. Yes, sir. Klimt. Miss Fran, please proceed to the reception desk to complete your rank-up paperwork. Fran. You mean I get to be ranky? Klimt. We will be promoting you to D and skipping rank E altogether. Since you have defeated a rank B threat Grimm, I requested for you to be promoted to rank C, but the other guilds rejected it due to it being too fast a progression. Jaune. Understandable since Fran has just started adventuring. Nell. Don't forget to get your reward. Klimt. I added a little bonus for you. Fran was happy and suddenly used the etiquette spell. She did a courtesy similar to Weiss, and that led them both. Klimt. You are most welcome. Nell. Aw, Fran, you're so cute. Jaune. That's my girl. The pair went to the reception desk only for the guild members to look on with happiness at the girl's achievement. Nell. Here's your reward, Fran. A loud thud was heard as a huge sack of gold was given to the budding adventurer. Fran. Thanks, Nell. Jaune. That's one hell of a bonus. Adventurer 1. Nice job, little lady, rank D already. Fran. Hey, I remember you. Elevant. Pleasure to watch you work. The name's Elevant. You ever put together a party? Give me a shout. He raised his mug to her. Adventurer 2. You were amazing flying through the air like that. Pretty graceful too. Adventurer 3. Did you really defeat a Grimm demon all by yourself? Adventurer 4. You really saved my ass from those goblins. Let me treat you to a drink. Adventurer 5. Same here. Adventurer 6. Tell us how it all went down. Jaune. Okay, back off, give her space. But Fran seems to enjoy it, so I'll let it slide for now. Hey, Fran, we got a nice little bonus, so might as well treat everyone here. They did fight alongside us after all. Fran raided her sack and declared, Fran, everyone drink up, the tab is on me today. Elevant. Whatever you say, boss. Everyone else cheered. Elevant. You have a big fat heart, little lady. Fran, I'm not fat. John was chuckling at Fran's naivety. Later that night, Fran was fast asleep after the celebration, and John was left to ponder. John, if Fran hadn't been rebellious, if she retreated like I said, there won't be any lights in this town tonight. Fran's become a big deal, my little Fran. He was left to his thoughts as he heard Fran talking in her sleep about curry. He did promise her to make some, as he just chuckles. John was left to review what has happened. He paid a visit to Juniper and gave her a lot of vegetables as a reward for her hard work. She purrs and rubs at John, causing him to be careful as he was a sword. He carefully went back to Fran's room without anyone seeing him. Once there, he fell into a deep slumber, and he was given a vision.
He was back at the in-between.
He saw the blacksmith walking across a collection of weapons in cases. She then stopped in front of an axe and just touched it slightly. John wondered who it belonged to, but when she walked towards another case, he saw crochets, which caused him to raise a brow. He reached out of it as his vision was broken when he heard Fran calling his name. Fran, teacher.
Teacher.
What's wrong? John. Oh, nothing. They were on their way out to the wilds, but was blocked by people familiar to them. Juniper was on guard as she frowned at the group. John calmed her down.
It was Team CFVY.
Fran, oh, it's you guys.
Coco, hey Fran. Sorry for scaring you.
Fran, I wasn't scared. Fox, yep, she isn't. Velvet, Fran, we want to talk to you about something. Fran, what is it? Yatsuhashi, it's about the night we saw with you in the dungeon. John, Sai, I guess the truth will come out sooner or later, but we can limit it. Fran, teacher? John, we can trust them, Fran, they're good people. She nods and drew John and puts him in front of them. Once done, John emerged from the sword as he was in armor, but without the helmet. Coco, whistle, you were right, Bun Bun.
It is that noodle night.
John, has same old-fashioned police. Where should I send a complaint? Velvet, John. John, hey guys. Glad you were all right after Vale. Fox, you too, bud, you too. Yatsuhashi, what happened to you? And why are you inside a sword? John, that's a long story. Velvet, we got some spare time. John, all right, let's take a seat. He maintained his form to lengthen his duration outside of it. He sat them down and retold the tale of Ever After they never heard before. Soon enough, questions poured as John explained that he was the reincarnate of the Rusted Knight when he first ascended, when he thought that Ever After didn't need him anymore. But he was brought into Remnant to enjoy a sense of peace, but his heroic spirit didn't fade, as John dreamed of being like his predecessor. Unfortunately, he almost suffered a time loop thanks to Team RWBY's meddling. John explicitly blames them due to their hypocrisy that cost them 2 relics and a kingdom, chastising both Ashbin and the team for their constant lies and how it tore their relationships apart like wet tissue paper. Fran felt bad for her new father to experience such misfortune. Team CFVY couldn't believe how screwed the world was, and to think their juniors helped cause the influx of refugees at Vacuo. If they didn't mess up, would Atlas still be standing? Now Vacuo is the last standing fully functional stronghold for humans and faunus. Velvet. So, you're stuck in the sword? John, as far as I know, I've been trying to find a way out as of yet zilch. Fox, you have our sympathies. John, been a while since I got that. Yatsuhashi, I can't say I'm not disappointed at Team RWBY for such irresponsible actions. Coco, if Miss Goodwitch was here, she'd give them an earful. Velvet, so John. Who is Fran here? John, my adopted daughter. That got Team CFVY to freeze. Coco, well, congratulations. You are the father. Velvet slapped the backside of her head. Velvet, do you guys need help? John, no, we're fine. I don't want anyone knowing why I'm here. Don't tell anyone about this. Fox, consider it done, my friend. Yatsuhashi, you have our word. Velvet, our lips are sealed. Coco, don't worry, we got this. Velvet, I'll watch over her. Coco, hey. They all laughed as Fran kept quiet to let her teacher just speak. Once things were cleared, Team CFBY went on their way to help patrol Alessa, while Rand and John went back on their adventure. More and more Fran's circle of friends grow. What's up next? Chapter End.